Hello friends, welcome back to this series of tenses. So today we will learn, that is, as you see, present continuous tense part 5. And in this part today we will learn, that is, how to use the present continuous tense. By watching this video, you will explore the structure of present continuous tense. How can you use the main three kinds form of present continuous, that is positive, negative, and question. Okay, and in question there are also two kinds of forms. Okay, so by watching to this video, you will learn that is how to make the sentences and how to make the meaningful sentences. How can you add the words? Okay, how can you make the questions? Okay, so today this video will be very useful for you. So no more talking, let's get started to this journey. So here, if we talk about this, that is how to use the present continuous tense, we have to keep one structure, okay? And this is, that is subject plus to be plus verb plus ing. So here my subject is I, and then the to be verb is here, am, main verb is the play, then I have simply added the ing here. Okay, so next follow the following sentences. We can start from positive. So here we are still watching, that is, there are many kinds of subjects here. Then we have added the to be verb, then we have added the verb, then we have added the ing. So let's study. So here I have used one verb, that is play. Okay, so we can say this into the positive form. I am playing, you are playing, we are playing, they are playing, he is playing, she is playing, it is playing. Okay, so this is the main structure. Okay, this is the main structure. By keeping this structure, we transform three forms, that is positive, negative, and question. And if we talk about the positive, it's same here. First of all, we have used the subject, then we have added the to be verb, that is am, then we have added the word of play, that is verb, and we have simply added the ing. And if I talk about this, then if I talk about is generally used only for the third person singular number. Okay, it can be he, she, or it, or any kinds of name. For example, like this: he is playing, she is playing, it is playing, Korim is playing, Mina is playing. Okay, and are, okay, as we know, that is you is a second person, that's why are is used. Okay, okay, that's why are is used. And they is third person plural, that's why if we talk about that, it is also used. And if we talk about that we, it's first person plural, that's why we have added the are. Okay, so these are the main rules. If you can remember, no problem, but you have to keep this in your mind, that is when you have to use am, are, or is. Okay, by understanding this, you can make any kinds of examples. So let's study. I am playing, you are playing, we are playing, they are playing, he is playing, she is playing, it is playing. Now we will talk about the negative, because we have already understood the positive. Okay, so what is the negative saying? The negative saying, that is not playing. Okay, during the negative we can add the not, okay, after the word of to be verb. For example, like this, we can say I am not playing, you are not playing, we are not playing, they are not playing, he is not playing, she is not playing, it is not playing. Okay, you have to just add this. Okay, I am not playing, okay, you are not playing, we are not playing, he is not playing, she is not playing, Arjon is not playing, like this. So here during the negative, we have to simply add the not and then verb plus ing after the word of to be verb. So we have already understand it, and also we can do the contracting like this between am not, are not. Okay, but which we will learn the next part. Okay, so you have to just keep this word in your memory, that is you have to add not during the negative. Okay, so we have already understand this, the negative, by understanding the positive. Now we will talk about the question. During the question, by keeping this one structure, you have to change the order. Okay, you have to put the to be verb before the word of subject. So here, these are all subjects, and I have sit down the to be verbs before the subjects. Okay, then after that, after the subjects, I can add the verb, then I can simply add the ing. So here I can say, am I playing? So it's my first sentence, that is, it is to be verb, and I is a subject here, and play is a verb, and then I have simply added the ing. Okay, so sometimes English becomes very easy. By this we can use it easily. Okay, everyone, so it becomes like this. We can also say by keeping this structure. Okay, just we have to remember which to be verb we have to use. Then we can say are. Here we can say, are you playing? Same like am I. Are we playing? Are they playing? The next is he playing? Is she playing? Is it playing? Okay, so in today's part, I have only used one verb, that is play, okay? To play. But you can use any kinds of verbs, okay? During the present continuous. So which we have to be remembered, but it shouldn't be stative verbs, because during the present continuous we can use the we can use the stative verbs during the present continuous. Okay, which I will talk about it the later of this video. Okay, the next part. So only this part, just keep it in your memory. And now we will learn, that is, during the question we can also add into the negative. Okay, so we can use the not. We can use the not here. Then we can say like this, if we want to transform it into the negative form of question. We have already practiced the positive. Now if we add the word of not, then it becomes what? Negative form of question. Then our sentences will be, am I not playing? Are you not playing? Are we not playing? Are they not playing? Is he not playing? Is she not playing? Is it not playing? Okay, so it's very easy. Am I right? And now we will learn now during the question we can use the WH words. Okay, we can use the WH questions words. For example, like this, we can say, for example, that is, we can say one thing. Okay, we can say when. Okay, I can write this from here. Here I have written the word of when. It's a simple WS question. There are many kinds of WS question, that is how long, how much, okay, what, where, okay, why, okay, these are the simple. But I have just taken it simply to make you all understand. So what can you do? We can cut this and then. Okay, so it becomes when are. Okay, during the question you have to keep this the same structure of this, that is when are. Okay, when are, when are, when are. So if you want to use the positive form of question with WS question, you have to keep the structure, but just put the WS words before the to be verb. Then we can say, so if you want to say it into the positive, our sentences will be like, that is, don't observe in this time not, okay? Only observe, that is, are you playing, okay? So our sentences will be, when are you playing? When are we playing? When are they playing? We can say this like other verbs, like this, when am I playing? When are you playing? When are we playing? When are they playing? We can also say this with is. Okay, when is he playing? When is she playing? When is it playing? Okay, so if I just use it, then it will be clear with you. So I can use, okay. Yes, then our sentence becomes like this, when is he playing? When is she playing? When is it playing? Okay, we can also add a person's name. When is Arjon playing? Okay, it becomes like this. We can also use the is during the person's name. Then our questions like this, the positive. But if you want to make it into the negative, you have to do the same meaning, but during of this you have to keep the word of not. Follow me. Okay, so I have already forgotten. Okay, during the question you can keep this, when am I playing. So I hope that is you have already understood the positive form of questions with WH words. Now we will learn that is how can we use the negative form of question with WH words. So we have to just only add the not after the word of subject. Then our sentences like this: when am I not playing? When are you not playing? When are we not playing? When are they not playing? When is he not playing? When is she not playing? When is it not playing? When is Kodim not playing? Okay, then our sentence like this. It's very simple. It's very simple. Okay, we can use any kinds of WH questions. Okay, instead of when. For example, that is we can use what, where, why, how much, how many. We can also use the word of how. Okay, there are more WH questions. For example, that is where am I not playing? Where are you not playing? If you want to say this into the negative form, and if you want to say this in the positive form, you can say, if I talk about with why am I playing? Why are you playing? Like this. Okay, you have to just keep the remember that is during the positive you can add the not, and during the negative you have to add the not. Okay, so but if you follow the positive and negative, then you will be able to solve the question. Okay, so that's our real topic, that is when to use the present continuous tense. Okay, so I hope that is you have liked our video. So if you like our video, just like, comment, share, and follow my video, and see you in the next video, everyone. And thanks for watching my video.